get these, we're going to just get the party going, and then later on in the evening I'll be back up. My name's Joey, by the way. We're going to do raffles. There's some beautiful prizes here. They're going to be going around selling tickets. There's the silent auction. If you don't know how that works, very easy. Just write your name with a really big amount next to it, and then we'll take your money. Either way, we're going to get your money tonight. I don't know if you know that this is an Italian hall. We'll beat the crap out of you for loose change. So, this is what we're going to do. It is the first night for the future Gala, also known as Anthony Has No Ugly Friends. Seriously, this is a room. This is a pervert's. It's a dream. It's a dream for a pervert. That's all I'm going to say. Let me just explain it. How many of you went to school or were related to Anthony, by the way? You can applaud. It's not the Charbonneau Commission. You can put up your hand here. There's no worries. I just want to say this is how I met him, by email. I work at a radio station. It's a radio station you're all too young to listen to. Show? Yeah, sometimes I'm on show, but really on CJD, it's the station that the kids get into and go, how come there's no music with the words? And that's what it is. But Anthony emailed me, and I get a lot of emails from people asking me to do stuff, fundraisers. I can honestly say this though, I've never met anybody who wrote a more articulate email. I honestly thought it was like a 50-year-old PR guy emailing me. And then I found out it was a 21-year-old guy who went to Loyola. And I know people that went to Loyola. You're doing way better. I didn't go. People are like, did he go? No, I didn't do it. I'm 45. Just if you learn anything from tonight, learn from Anthony, 21. Stay off the drugs. Stay off the drugs. Do it honestly. But seriously, I couldn't say no to him because he was just so eloquent. And of course, if you don't know, we are raising money tonight for the Montreal Chidrens Hospital, the oncology department. So give yourselves a round of applause for raising some money. And let's hear from Anthony himself. You guys want to hear from Anthony? Seriously.
So, hey everybody. I'd just like to welcome you to the first edition of the Night for the Future Gala, benefiting the Montreal Children's Oncology Department. So, thanks for being here. It means an awful lot that you can make it out here through the traffic. I know February, Friday night on the Met isn't too fun, so I'd like to thank you for getting here on time. For now, I'd just like to take us all back in our heads to just over a month ago. If you guys can remember where you were, probably a lot of us off from work, off from school, spending our time at home with our families, celebrating Christmas and you know, Hanukkah, if that's what you do, and New Year's and all sorts of different things. But the reality is that a roughly 15 to 20 minute drive from where we all were, depending on where we live, there were families spending their holidays bedside to a brother, a sister, a niece, a nephew, a cousin, or a child battling the plague we've all come to know too well, and it's cancer. And that's why we're here today, really. At the beginning of this journey, I was often asked why the Children's Hospital Oncology Department. And the truth is, there's really not a backstory to it. I've been blessed enough to not know any child in my family diagnosed or battled with cancer. So I've always wanted to do a fundraiser, and I was looking for something to raise money for. And just then I stumbled across a few articles online discussing pediatric cancer. Pediatric cancer in Canada, the United States, and as well as internationally. And what I found was actually quite alarming. So I'm going to give you some facts here. Cancer is the second most common cause of death to children in our country, Canada, and it is the leading disease-related death in our country. The fact is that 1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer will succumb to the disease. Even more alarming is that I recently found out that the reason this happens is not because we don't have good doctors and we don't have availability to state-of-the-art facilities to treat children, but it's that pharmaceutical companies, or as our friends south of the border call them, Big Pharma, refuse to synthesize medication for children with cancer because they don't see the profitability in it. So our amazing oncologists at the hospitals are stuck treating children with cancer using drugs that are synthesized for adults with cancer. So the potency doesn't help anything when these children are being treated. After learning this, I felt that I had a moral obligation and duty to do something about it. So when asked the question, why the Montreal Chidrens Oncology Department, my answer became very quickly, if you knew, then you'd do it too. I'm not going to sit here today and tell you that we're going to raise money tonight and I'm going to go to the hospital and write a check and some biochemist in a lab in Quebec is going to synthesize a drug and kids will never have cancer, or kids who are diagnosed will inevitably be cured of the disease or treated in a fashion that will rid them of the burdens of that disease. But what I am going to tell you is that this is a step forward, a very positive and calculated step forward. Just to give you an example, Hodgkin's lymphoma has a survival rate of just above 95%. Now, if I told that to someone 20 years ago, they would have asked if I was nuts. But that's where we've come in terms of cancer research and synthesizing medications that are going to help people that become ill with the disease. This evening could have not been possible without you. And what I think about all the time is I think about where we live and the things we do, and I think about it as a puzzle. And it's all about bringing that puzzle, those pieces of that puzzle together to get something that's going to help everybody out and achieve a common goal. And tonight you actually all brought your piece here with you, and it was your ticket. You saw that there was something wrong, you heard somebody was organizing something to do something about it, and you said, how can I help out? And you decided to come. So that to me on its own means a lot, and that to me on its own tells me that we're moving forward. And I thought a lot about how things work and how people work in society, kind of like a sociological thought. And what I found is that my philosophy holds that the strength of a society is not based on its ability to exist, because that's mere existence and survival, anybody can do that. But rather it's based on our ability to persist, grow, and strive for something that will contribute to the overall common good. And that's what we're doing here tonight, because unfortunately there are children that are burdened with pediatric cancer, and there's an injustice. And by coming here, you made a statement to stand up against that injustice, stand up against the heartache that the parents have to feel, and you said that, let's do something about it. So in light of that, I'd like to thank all of you for being here. It really means a lot that you decided to come out and support me, because at the beginning of this journey I thought, well, we'll try it and we'll see what happens, but you guys made it happen. Really, it's you, so just give yourself a round of applause.